Okay, the last feature that we're going to look at here with Brisk, as far as our part two of the series goes, is about taking observation notes and then having Brisk do some of the legwork for you. So you've got these notes, and I'm going to do two different examples here. This first one is imagine a special education teacher going in to do an observation of a student in a regular ed classroom. And so the teacher goes in and they make all of these notes about a particular student. And you'll notice here that I use no personally identifiable information when writing up these notes. It just says student. And you also know that the student's data that you're entering in isn't going to necessarily be used in other data sets to help improve the performance of the AI, or just as a way not to have their personal information out there. So I'm going to take these observation notes and I'm going to say that this was an observation. So I'm going to go into the create part, and under administrative tasks, there is an option here for observation notes. Additionally, there's also some other special ed features that you can also include that have been added into some of the paid for the subscriber features of Brisk. Some multi-tiered stuff, as including a menu and a template, as well as some IEP and some 504 plans that are definitely available. And definitely, if you're a special ed teacher who deals with any of those things, the multi-tiered systems of support, 504 plans or IEPs, you should definitely dive into those different things. But for here, we're going to do some observation notes that we took on a sixth grade student in a science class. And what I would like it to do is to make some recommendations for their upcoming IEP evaluation. And then I'm going to choose to brisk it. And it starts to do its magic. And remember the feedback areas that we talked about before? One of those topics was the glow and the grow. So I really like what it did here, taking these observation notes that we had and gave some of those strengths as well as some of those areas in need of improvement based upon the observation notes that the teacher took on that particular student, giving you some next steps and recommendations, and some other things to consider. Of course, it's going to, kind of give its little disclaimer that they're based on an observation during one class. So make sure that you're definitely pulling in some of the other information that you have on that student when you actually are going to pull them into that evaluation.